So this has been the effect ordinarily. And you know, the truth is that the central bank is trying to really achieve the cashless society, minding the fact that there's no society that is cashless in the world. It can only be a matter of degree, even in places like Norway, Sweden.
Yeah, Sweden is a good example.
Where they, but there must still be cash. And people always need to know, they want the psychology of knowing that, look, if I want to use cash, I can use cash. Not that I can't, I can't even get it if I want it. That creates a certain psychology. And so what the central bank is trying to do now is to say, okay, you know what, people have actually collected this money. Can we spend the money so that the money will circulate in the system? You know, and I believe, I'm not a staff of the central bank. I believe that whatever must be done to continue to put more cash into circulation, more new currency. Because I think there are some people who have said, oh, let them go back to the old currency. If you have to go back to the old currency, you still have to go and print the old currency. And why? I mean, are we saying that we are never going to be able to change a currency? I don't see any big deal in terms of changing currency. I think mistakes may have been made, though, in terms of evaluating the amount of currency that needs to be put back into society. Or maybe it became a shock therapy, a kind of shock treatment, you know, to try and force this cashless. And indeed, of course, a lot of people have now gone cashless. However, that is also putting pressure on the e-systems of the banks. I mean, yesterday I tried to, and so many people, you want to send money to people, you are trying so many times. At the end of the day, you give up. That itself is affecting commerce. You know, but I believe that, you know what, let's put it this way. As we round up politics, I believe we should please go back to normal. We want to be able to go to our banks and withdraw 100,000 cash without hassles. That is what the current law is. According to the central bank, they said we can still take 100,000 across the counter of new currency. I think we need to be able to get to that point. I really hope that this doesn't continue to be a problem. And I think that in the last few days, the pressure on the banks have reduced as well. Because we're beginning to see spontaneous spending of the new currencies in supermarkets, in different places. But people are still very wary, very afraid to spend, because the idea is, if I let go of this money. So all of a sudden, our currency has become so precious.
Individuals are hoarding the money.
Exactly. Well, you call it hoarding, but the thing is that people are thinking, if I spend this money, will I be able to get it back?